Buenos días, esta es la Academia Hostbook, Academia de Entrenamiento para Butlers y Mayordomos, también en el área de Housekeeping. Esta noche tenemos al capitán Erwin Le Rouzic. Él nos va a acompañar con una entrevista en inglés. Thank you, Captain, for accepting our interview. This is Hostbook Academy Online for Butlers and Housekeeping Trainings. Tonight, we would like to ask you a couple of questions, some questions regarding you. How is being you are captain, right, and a luxury yacht. So please talk about your experience as a captain and master in a luxury yacht.
So, uh, so my career started about 20 years ago when I did 5 years at the academy first
Mm-hmm.
to get a license as captain, and then it's 5 years on board on the ships and learning and you get the you start from second officer and then the first officer, staff captain. So
Mm-hmm.
it's as you are on board, you learning and you learn what are the different responsibilities that you
Mm-hmm.
do, how the ship operates. And then I got my captain's license in 2004 and became captain in 2006. And so since then, I'm captain of different ships, and I moved towards the cruise industry and particularly the expedition ships because it's a small environment where we have only few guests, few crew. So it's a place where we have a real um, influence on all on everyone on board. So we can follow all the crew, we can follow all the guests, and we create this kind of family on board where everyone is connected, everyone is helping each other, and we have a very strong connection with the guests. So a much better feedback and much better experience for the guests because they don't feel like it's just everyone is just doing his job. That it's some place where everyone is passionate and offers something special to the guest, and there is a fantastic feedback. Then the crew is happy because they see how happy are the guests, and it's just providing such an incredible feedback.
Captain, why did you decide or you choose the maritime life? What was your first idea before
The
choosing this?
What I loved about being at sea is that the environment changes all the time. So we are uh, here right now in Antarctica, but then we go back to Europe, then we go to Central America, to the Caribbean. We then go to the Arctic. So the fact that our our life changes regularly. Every trip is different, and also because what we do here is every time different. It 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 changes every journey, every cruise. We and every day we have so many different activities that makes it so much more interesting. And the connection with guests also is very rewarding because you make people happy on the ship.
So after all these years, what would be your feeling being captain in one of these yachts? So what would be your feeling when people call you captain or master?
The 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 pleasure here is that we see what we do every journey. So the difference with most of the jobs on land is that here we have a direct feedback from the guests.
Mm-hmm.
So when they finish the cruise, they are they are happy. They had a fantastic time, and we see the the way they enjoyed the team with the time with us. So um, it that's make it very special compared to being on land on the regular job. Is that here we have the direct feedback from the guest, and and it makes us feel like we're doing something special, something great for them.
And what would be the most challenging event or particular fact that you have been faced in this career, in your career? What would be the most challenging thing you have faced before?
So in general, we always have tiny little challenges here and there, something that we can always uh, fix and pass and just forget about. But for me, the most challenging time was COVID time, when we had every places
It
on the
was,
planet,
right?
every country on the planet was closed, and it was very difficult to be able to
Mhm.
send all the guests back home, send then all the crew back home, and then for we thought that it would last only 2 or 3 months, and it lasted in fact 1 full year, that we had to have the ship stopped completely for 1 year. So that was the most challenging time. Is
In your
COVID,
whole
because
life.
because COVID was something that was applying to the whole world, and that we had uh, no possibility to do anything about it.
And Capitan, what do you consider would be the most important to have in this maritime life? For example, and also hospitality, because this is a judge with passengers, right? So, what do you consider would be the most important that a person requires to be on board in this type of ships?
Uh, that's a very interesting question, because I think what connects our crew members in general is the pleasure of hard work, but recognition of what they do, respect to the other crew members, and understanding that the the respect for the others is that realizing that you have many different nationalities in all the crew members, many different works, people that are working during the day, people that are working during the night, and all these people coming together for one goal, which is making people happy on board. And so this quality of being curious, uh, understand the others, and you then you grow yourself. Everyone
Mhm.
on board, when they come on board, they 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 have this will and this thirst of
Mhm.
learning and doing more and more, and then they leave the ship with a much stronger personality, because they learned from the other crew members. They learned from all the other jobs around, and they learn from these different nationalities that we have, and different cultures. So um, it's about being curious and willing to learn and improve your own personality, and that's, I think, that's what makes the people on the crew on board so special, is that they have this quality of learning from the others, listening from the others, and improving their own personality and skills and knowledge.
Capitan, do you consider that people who wants to work on board require a constant training in an academy, or what do you think about getting training before coming on board? Is it
Uh,
important for you? What do you think?
yes, you need to have a minimum of training before you come on the ship. Uh, of course, first of all, you need to learn different languages, particularly English. It's the general language.
That's important.
Yes,
The English.
English is important for sure, but also you need the specific training on, depending on which job you're going to have apply for on board. So you need a minimum of knowledge, and a strong knowledge on what will be your specialty on board. Either you're a cook, you are a butler, you are a stewardess, you are guest services, you are in the bar. So you need that very strong knowledge first. But then also, even for me, you get regularly, you have to go back and add new trainings. It will be, for example, in human resources, or in management. It will be um,
Yeah, I've got these trainings before.
yes, and so you always regularly, every few years, go back to get additional training, to so you can grow your own knowledge. You can grow in your um, uh,
Career?
career, and get better, and progress, and get more responsibilities. So you get these kind of trainings as you are improving in your career.
Capitan, the last question is, do you have any advice or suggestion to all our followers and students who would like to be on board and study in this academy, to be ready to go on board? What would be your suggestions or advice?
Um, the the advice is to to be curious, to uh, always want to be the best of yourself, and with when you come on the ship, you learn so much from all the others, uh, and you get this extra knowledge, and you apply to yourself, and you get better and better.
Thank you so much, Capitan. Anything else would you would like to share with us? No?
Um,
Anyway,
yeah, it's a very we are very lucky to be on ships. We create this very unique atmosphere between all of us, and you should join us very soon.
thank you so much. This has been an interview with Capitan Erwan Le Rouzic. And this is it. Please keep watching our videos in our channel. And thank you so much for this evening. Thank you.